Hello, hello everybody. Good evening to all. How are you, Claudia?
Good, you?
Pretty well, thank you. Nadia, how are you?
Pretty good teacher, thank you.
Okay, Diner, how are you today?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, okay. Guys, today is our activity 7. Is about the unit 6. How much is it? We have two topics. The first one is knowing places like supermarkets or grocery stores, maybe shopping malls. And the second one is about the sentence, how much is it? So we have to watch a video to this class, and let me ask you about it. Nadia, can you tell me what was the topic of this homework?
Yes, teacher, the topic of the video is about how making, accepting, and declining an invitation in English formally. The teacher teaches four different forms for making the questions and its responses.
Okay, so tell me, what did you learn uh, with this video?
Vocabulary and the four form make the questions and the responses. Normally, I respond short answers, and she talk. Uh, she showed us different forms when we can we want um, invite, for example, our box or whatever.
Okay, okay, thank you, Nadia. Dainer, tell me, what was the topic of this video?
Uh,
Teacher, the main topic of this video is the correct way to make, accept, and decline invitations, and the responses are uh, positively or negatively.
Okay, what did you learn with with this video?
Uh, I learned vocabulary and that I didn't know. Mm, some that some ways to make invitations.
Okay, thank you, Dainer. Claudia, tell me, what was the topic?
the topic was about how you can accept or decline an invitation or make a question about an invitation. Yes, and I learned some expressions very useful to accept and decline an invitation.
Okay, thank you, Claudia. Now we have different kinds of stores or shops. So, Rainer, can you describe different kinds of stores and shops? So we have here 9 of them. Can you describe more? Rainer?
Excuse me, teacher. Could you repeat, please?
Of course. So we have 9 different kinds of stores and shops. So I want to know more of them. So can you describe different kinds of stores and shops?
Okay. The kind of stores and shops that are in the picture.
Yes.
I can see a bookstore. Bookstore, the place where you can uh, buy books. There's another store where you can buy ice cream. Uh, the barbery, where you can get a haircut. Let me see the other one. Let's see, I can see a coffee house, the place where you can go and meet with your friends and spend time. A Japanese restaurant, a nice place to get food from that part of the world.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Tainer.
sir.
Claudia, can you describe different kinds of stores and shops?
So different. What do you mean? The stores that appears in the picture, or can I talk about other kind of
Other
shop?
kind,
Other
please.
kind. The drugstore, maybe. The drugstore is a place where you can find medicines, makeup, perfumes. Yeah. What else? The library, maybe. The library is the place where you can read books, you can read magazines, and you can borrow some books.
Okay, thank you, Claudia. Nadia, tell me.
I don't know, teacher, maybe the grocery store. How do you say ferretería?
Ferretería. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe
It's
hardware store.
yeah.
Okay, hardware store. And in this moment, I don't remember. Almost always are in the picture.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. Julian, how are you today? Julian? Julian, are you here? Okay, let's continue. Okay, we have a place in this picture. So it's a supermarket. I want to know what kind of things can you buy in a supermarket, because I want to know about your vocabulary. Okay, so let's start with Claudia. Claudia, what kind of things can you buy in a supermarket?
Well, in a supermarket, you can buy oil, rice, chicken, meat, flour, potatoes, tomatoes, onions, beans, beer.
Of course.
Juice. Actually, here you cannot eat. You cannot buy beer in the supermarket. You have to buy the beers at the liquor depot.
Okay.
You're not allowed to. Sorry, you're not allowed to buy it in the supermarket. You can buy.
Why not? The law?
Yeah, for law, yeah, by law, you cannot buy any kind of liquor, because it's supposed that you have to be 18 years and or older. You have to show your ID. Yeah, so it's not allowed.
I
Uh,
understand.
yeah, you can buy vinegar, um, sauce, yeah, cereal. I don't know.
Okay, thank you, Claudia.
Okay.
Diner, tell me, what kind of things can you buy in a supermarket?
Um, in a supermarket, I can buy things like coffee, soup, groom items. Um, um, what else can I tell you? Sausage, drinks, for example, soda, um, shampoo, uh, mm, toothbrush,
Yes.
toothpaste. Um, what else? And sometimes you can find fruits and bread.
Yes.
And can be a section where you can buy meat.
Of course.
Mm, that's what I can remember at this moment.
Okay, thank you, Diner. Nadia, tell me, what kind of things can you buy in a supermarket?
Teacher, I can buy many kinds of food like pasta, sauces, cookies, milk, meal, chicken, fish, champiñones,
Mushrooms.
mushrooms. Okay,
Mushrooms. Yeah,
mushrooms. I can buy things for cleaning house. No,
of
and
course.
personal cleaning like shampoo, soap, many things.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. Julian, are you here?
Here.
Okay, Julian. First, I have 3 questions for you because I am doing a work for the unit. So please tell me, how old are you?
Teacher, I want to ask excuse because the signal in this moment,
Don't worry. Please tell me, how old are you?
the moment I'm working, I go in attack. Tonight I have to work until 11 p.m. Excuse me.
Don't worry. Please tell me, how old are you?
I am 24 years old.
24. Okay. Where are you from?
But I live in Neiva City.
Can you repeat, please?
I'm from San Agustin Huila, but I live in Neiva City.
Neiva. Okay. And so what excuse me. So what is your occupation in this moment? Where do you work? Julián Camilo. Julián.
Teacher, the signal is little bad because
Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, let's continue. Now we have a picture to the grocery store. Um, I told you grocery store is like a tienda in Colombia. So I want to know what kind of things can you buy in a grocery store? Start with Diner. Diner, please tell me.
Uh, Teacher, in a grocery store, I could buy, for example, let me tell you, uh, cigarettes,
Yes.
soda, many kind of drinks, candies, uh, some foods, um, uh, I don't know what else, teacher. I don't know what else.
Don't worry. Nadia, tell me what kind of things can you buy in a grocery store?
In a grocery store, I can buy fruits, vegetables, sodas, candies, potatoes, onions, carrots, mm, ice cream, juice. I don't know, many things.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. Claudia, tell me.
In a grocery store, we can buy milk, juice, cheese, sour cream, um, maybe fruits, cookies, candies, lollipops, soda, um, bottled water, and I think almost and yogurt, yeah, eggs,
Yeah.
meat. I don't know, but the grocery stores in Colombia, yeah,
Are different, right?
yeah. are- But
So
here you cannot buy meat at the grocery store, but in Colombia, yes, you can.
of course. So I have a question.
Mhm.
You excuse me. You can not buy beer in a grocery store in
Mm,
Canada too?
no, just in the liquor depot.
Wow, it sounds maybe strange for me because in USA you can buy beer in a grocery store.
In a grocery store, no. Here, no. They are very strict, yeah, with the laws. For example, the other day I went with my husband to buy some wine. Yeah, to buy some wine, and we forgot our IDs in the car. And the cashier told us, "Okay, where are your IDs?" And my husband, he has a beard, and I don't look like a teenager, I think. Uh, and he told us, if you don't show me your IDs, you're not gonna buy anything here. And I was okay. Go to the car and get the IDs. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Claudia.
Okay.
Julián, Julián, I think the internet is broke in Julián. Okay, so we talk about supermarket and grocery store. I want to know the difference between both. Start with diner.
Well, the difference between
A
between what
supermarket and a grocery store.
a supermarket and grocery store. I think that in a supermarket you can buy more things than in a grocery store. You can find many products in a supermarket that you can find in a grocery store. The supermarket is bigger than the grocery store. What do you
Okay.
think?
Okay, Daniel,
Teacher, excuse me, I need to leave now.
don't worry. Go ahead.
Okay,
See you next
thank you,
class.
teacher. Okay, thank you,
Claudia,
teacher.
Claudia,
Tell me.
yes, what is the difference between a supermarket and a grocery store?
Yes, the supermarket is bigger and it has a lot of variety of products, but the grocery store it's smaller and we cannot find a lot of things, just maybe one thing for each brand. And what else? And I think the grocery store is more expensive than the supermarket.
Okay, so which one do you prefer?
The supermarket, because I can find whatever I need.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. Tell me, what is the difference between both?
Teacher, the difference is the supermarket is bigger than grocery. The grocery store, maybe in the supermarket I can find many things.
Okay, which one do you prefer?
Depends, teacher, because if I need a lot of things of the same product, probably I could buy in a supermarket because sometimes they have many promotions and the articles come out cheaper. But if I need only one thing, maybe I prefer to go to the grocery store.
Okay, Nadia, maybe the word was sales, okay? Not promotions, sales.
Okay.
Okay, okay, thank you, Nadia. So, girls, we have a picture here. Where is it? Nadia, where is it?
I think it is a mall because in the mall we can find many kinds of stores,
For
like
example,
clothes store, shoes store, food store. I don't know how do you say casinos.
I think it's casino.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Claudia, tell me, where is it?
Yeah, I think that's a mall. Yeah, because inside we can find next by next a lot of stores. Yeah, as our partner, as Nadia said, we can find shoe stores. We can find jewelry. We can find I don't know clothes. Yeah, a lot
Okay,
of stores.
if you are buying clothes, which one is your favorite brand?
My favorite brand. You know, I don't have a favorite brand. Because sometimes I can buy, for example, at Zara, or sometimes I can go to Dots. Dots here is like a very, very cheap store. For example, you can buy a t-shirt in $3.
Oh, very cheap.
Yeah, very, very cheap. And yeah, or sometimes I like to buy online from Chinese websites. So I don't mind the brand.
Okay, thank you. Nadia, if you are buying clothes, which one is your preferred brand, your favorite brand?
A t-shirt, I don't know house brown.
Brand, for example, my favorite brand is Lacoste, or
Okay.
maybe, okay?
Yes.
So, which one is your favorite?
I don't prefer any, but almost always I can clothes in Coag, Be Cool, Pronto.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, now I want to do a practice activity. So we have two partners today. So Nadia, please invite to Claudia to go shopping.
Okay. Hi, Claudia.
Hi, Nadia. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Would you like to go tomorrow with me of shopping?
Yeah, for sure. I would like it.
Okay. Where do we meet?
We need first we need to know what do you want to buy?
I want to buy a shoes.
A pair of shoes. What kind? Heels, sneakers,
No, I think and sneakers.
sneakers. Okay, so
Yes.
I would recommend you to go to Nike or we can go to Adidas. Um, which one do you prefer?
I prefer Adidas store.
Okay, so let's meet tomorrow at the mall. It's okay. What time is okay for you?
Uh, I think around 3 p.m.
Okay, I can make it.
Okay, Claudia.
Okay,
See
see
you.
ya.
Perfect, perfect. Very good. Okay, now it's time to read the newspaper. So, Claudia, let's start with you. Can you read this first article?
Yeah, for sure. Gun control in Australia. In Australia, thousands of people turn in their guns. They turn in 52,000 guns that the government does not know about. All of this is part of gun amnesty. Australia has strict gun laws. This is because of a mass shooting in 1996. The Australian Prime Minister talks about gun laws. He says that it is important to continue them. He talks about the recent mass shooting in Las Vegas, USA. He says that the shooter could not get so many guns in Australia. The gun amnesty ends one day before the Las Vegas mass shooting.
Okay, what do you think about this news?
Yeah, I think that um, it's a great idea of the government of Australia to have control about the guns because it's very dangerous when somebody um, has a lot of guns. For example, I met a guy here and in the basement he has, oh my goodness, you cannot imagine, a lot of guns. Eh, so I asked him, why do you need a lot of guns? And for him, it's just for hunting, and he's allowed by the government because he was a police officer before. But for somebody who wasn't an officer, I don't know. I think that's unnecessary and dangerous.
The laws in Australia are similar to USA in gun control. So everyone can stay in home with a gun?
You need a permit, and when you have a gun, for example, if you go hunting, you need to report the place where you go with the gun. It's like a tracking. So
Okay.
the government all the time, they know where are you with the gun. Okay.
Okay, understand. Nadia, what do you think about this news?
Teacher, I think it's very important that all nations and governments make strict control from the guns because not all people are capacitated for have them.
Yes.
And I don't know, I consider nobody good must have guns, but it would be an utopic, no?
Okay. And this is our second news, our second article. So, Nadia, please read it.
Okay. eBay and the brain. In London, eBay opens up a special place. People learn about buying things there. The place has two rooms with art. The people wear headsets. They look at the art. The headsets measure the brain. They measure how creative and happy the person is. The headset knows when a person likes something. At, at the end, eBay offers the people things which they may like. eBay says that the brain's relationship to shopping is important. It helps people buy what they really want. It helps people buy things that make them happy.
Okay, what do you think?
Oh, teacher, this news is very awesome. When I was reading the news, I feel like it was watching a Black Mirror episode.
Of course.
In the personal to me, this kind of news scare me. I think in special case I would feel, I don't know how do you say, utilizada, engañada.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Engañado is maybe deceived, but I don't know if this is the correct word. I think it's a deceived.
Okay, it's very awesome.
So-
I don't like to use these headsets.
Okay, thank you, Claudia.
Well, I think that technology is going beyond. Yeah, every day we can see how things are very smart. Um, all the objects and all the stuff that the companies use to have information, because we are in an information age. So everything related to the information the companies need um, to create profiles, to create products, to create experiences for people about shopping. Yeah, it's improving, and it's going beyond. That's what I say.
Okay, thank you. So, guys, today's class is about vocabulary. So now I want to know your vocabulary about cheap and expensive things. Claudia, could you give me a list of cheap things?
Cheap things. The soda is very cheap.
I think in Canada everything is expensive because
Yeah, that's why it's yeah, I was thinking, what is cheap here? It's not cheap at all.
maybe
Even the
candy.
fruits. Yeah, maybe candies. One with 120 and to 255. Yeah, something like that. Or places. For example,
The
there's
bus ticket.
the bus tickets 325
Oh,
each
it's
ticket.
expensive.
Yeah, everything is expensive. Yes. So I don't know what's cheap.
Okay, remember when you were in Colombia?
In Colombia,
Give me a list.
fruits are cheap. Yeah, everything. Yeah. A house is cheap in Colombia. Here is very expensive. The rent is cheap. Yeah, everything is cheap in Colombia.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. Could you give me a list of cheap things?
Maybe some clothes, candies, ice creams, some books, go to the cinema is cheap. I don't know. Fruits, some fruits, not all. I don't know, teacher.
Okay, now give me a list of expensive things.
The new cars.
Okay.
Buy a house is expensive for me.
Well, for
Some
me
cell
too.
phone. Yes. Some liquors, whiskey is expensive. In some place in Bogota, the rent is expensive.
Yes.
The food of the some restaurants is expensive, very expensive. The tickets or airplanes
Yes.
and computers, maybe too. And it's
Okay, thank you. Claudia, tell me, give me a list of expensive things. I think it will be a long list.
Yes. The food is expensive. You know what? Here, the cheap things are clothes, shoes, especially brands like Lacoste, Tommy.
I know
Yeah,
it.
that
10
kind
times
of things are
more cheap.
are cheaper here, than in Colombia. What else? But expensive things. You know what? Another cheap thing is the cars. The cars are cheaper here than in Colombia. Mm. And
But
expensive
now
things.
we are talking
Yeah,
about
I know. Expensive
expensive.
thing. The houses are very expensive. For example, a very, very, very simple house is 150,000. One, yeah, 100, yeah, 150,000 dollars.
For a house?
Yeah, for a
I
small, a very, very small house.
for a small
Uh,
house.
very, yeah, the minimum. Yeah, with two bedrooms, just one floor. Yeah, very simple, no garage. Yeah,
Okay.
and a good house could be 300,000 or
A million.
a million. Yeah,
Yes, I know.
million, 3 million. Yeah.
Okay. Give me more,
Mm-hmm.
more
Even
expensive
more.
things.
Yeah, more expensive things.
So what do you think about diamonds, gold, rubies,
Gold. The
an
gold
iPhone?
here. iPhone is almost the same price. But gold is better quality in Colombia and is cheaper in Colombia. Here is less quality because they are just 14 carats, the high one. In Colombia is 28 carats,
Yes.
and here is very expensive to have gold or silver and diamonds. Yeah, diamonds is expensive too.
Okay. So girls, if I ask you what is the cheapest thing in the world, what do you say? The most cheap, the cheapest thing in all the world. Claudia,
I don't know, water.
water. Okay. Nadia,
Just teacher, I agree with Claudia. I said water because we pay a few or
so first it depends because do you know the brand Fiji? Fiji is a very,
yeah.
very, very expensive water. So water. Uh, Now I am a little sad because you two are no romantic because the cheapest thing in the world is a kiss or a hug. It is free, girls. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, girls. Um, so we have this video. It's a video about how much is it. So please watch it, and we are going to comment. So take a look, please. Let me. I am putting it in our chat. Where is my chat? Okay. Can you see the link?
Yes, teacher, I can see the link.
Okay, Claudia?
Yes, I can see the link.
Okay. Let me know when you finish, okay?
Okay.
So guys, did you finish?
Yes, teacher, I finish.
Claudia?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So Claudia, tell me, what was the topic of this video?
The topic of this video, it was about shopping. About the title is How much is it?
So what did you learn with this video?
So in this video, I learned about when we can use one instead of repeat the same word, about the demonstrative pronouns like those, that, this. Yeah, especially when we are shopping, sometimes we need to ask to the seller about some objects that we want to know the price. Those were some useful words and expressions to ask for it.
Okay, thank you. Nadia, tell me, what was the topic?
The video talk about the use of the demonstrative, like this, that, this, and those. Uh, they show us some examples for the singular and plural form. And also they teach when we want to avoid unnecessary repetition, we can use one in singular form and once in plural form. And that's all.
Okay, thank you. So now we have two students today, so you can practice each with each other. So Claudia, try to sell a product to Nadia, and Nadia try to sell a product to Claudia. So try to have a conversation together, please. Go ahead.
Nadia, Nadia, you told me that you need a new pair of sneakers. What color do you like?
Maybe brown sneakers.
So, do you like these ones?
I'll prefer the dark ones.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's a great color for you.
Yes.
And a very good style.
How much it?
They're $30.
Okay, do you can you send me does one here to Colombia?
Yeah, for sure. So, do you think that's expensive or cheap?
I don't remember how much.
Is it? It's $30.
$30.
Mhm.
No, it's cheaper compared with shoes in Colombia.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, Claudia, thank you.
Okay, now Nadia sell a product to Claudia.
Okay, Claudia, do you like to read?
Yes, I really like to read.
Because I'm selling the Harry Potter book in English. Do you want?
Oh, oh, I don't like Harry Potter.
Oh,
Sorry.
why? I am a Harry Potter big fan.
Me too.
I love
No,
Harry Potter.
I don't, because I had a friend and she was all the time talking about that movie, and when finally I
I
watched the
want to
movie,
meet
I
with
was
her.
so tired of hearing about, yeah, all the characters, and no,
I want to meet
I
her.
didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. Ah.
Okay. What kind of books do you like to read?
Mm, I would like to read literature. Um, do you know Little Woman?
No, I don't know. Who is the writer?
I don't remember right now the writer, but Little Woman. Even you can find a version in Spanish. Yeah, it's about like five. Yeah, it was 5 or 6. Yeah, five women in a family, but their parents were okay, they live with the mother, but the father was in the war, was fighting in the war. So when winter came, they didn't have a lot of money, so they shared the minimum that they had with the poor people. Yeah, and each one of these girls were so different. One, it was so mean, and the other um, very naive, and the other very good, and the other childish. Yes, it's a great book to read.
Okay, is drama. Yes?
Yeah, it's like drama, but sometimes it's very funny, and yeah, because it's about girls that they are become into women. Yeah, so they are teenagers, and the process of growing and being an adult. Yeah, it's difficult, but it's funny at the same time.
Okay.
So I would like to buy that book.
Uh, this kind of book.
Okay, that
Do you
kind of book.
like to read, I don't know, uh, books of Gabriel Garcia Marquez and
I read a lot of books of Gabriel García Márquez. Cien años de soledad, Los funerales de mamá grande, Crónica de una muerte anunciada, El general no tiene quien le escriba, eh, Del amor y otros demonios, El amor en tiempos de cólera. Ah,
okay, you prefer literature and fantastic book. Do you don't like you?
yeah, could be, but not Harry Potter.
Okay.
Harry Potter is the best book in the history.
Eh, I, I bet, but I'm not interested in. So I'm out.
And
Uh,
the Lord of Rings
Yeah, I
either?
like, yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So how much is
let
it?
me.
Yes, teacher.
Nadia, how much is it? Tell her.
Uh, I don't know, maybe here in Colombia, $25. I don't know.
That's a good price. It's cheap for me.
Okay.
Okay, girls.
Okay, thank you,
Very
Natalie.
good conversation. So I want to show you a thing cause look this one. It's Harry Potter.
Okay, I see. Okay. You know, they have some events here every year at the library or a bookstore, and there's a very, very long lineup of people waiting outside. And I think, oh, that's crazy.
It's an amazing.
Okay, interesting.
Okay. Okay, girls, this is our homework to the next class. So please watch this video, take a look of this. And I am going to put it in our chat. Okay. And that's all for today. Thank
Okay,
you,
teacher.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
So
teacher.
wait a minute.